Well, we're disappointed with the result because it was a game that we wanted to finish off strong, a strong finish for our supporters more than anything, and obviously going a goal behind in first half performance that we didn't show any real threat, and that was disappointing going into half time.
First half performance in particular that was
I think so. I think obviously the goal comes at a bad time and we're all disappointed, but I think when the second goal goes in, then it's a real test of character for the players who've had obviously a very, very difficult season. And I have to say the penalty miss was probably the moment that gave everybody a lift in a strange kind of way, and then we took the initiative from that penalty miss to obviously get the goal from Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick scored in his 2-year drought, and you can see that meant a lot to him personally.
Yeah, because Patrick is a really, really talented young footballer, and he's had a frustrating 18 months without playing as regularly as he would like. So I was pleased for Patrick that he scored the goal.
You'd have to be deaf not to hear what was going on in the stands, Steve. How did you cope with that? Did you block it out? I mean, did it affect you?
To be honest, I didn't really. I think to stand in the technical area is something that I feel is my responsibility, and I understand the frustration from the crowd. They've had a really, really disappointing season, and we have to accept. All of us, we have to accept responsibility for where we are, and understand the frustration from the supporters.
Is it difficult for you to speak now, knowing that the chairman's going to be speaking in 10 minutes' time? He's got to really have to.
No, not really. I think I'm here to obviously speak to you guys regarding A, the game, and B, the position we are in as a club. But I have every faith, belief in Middlesbrough Football Club being very, very successful in the league we're going to play next season.
George spoke this week, George Friend spoke about one or two issues in the dressing room. Were you surprised to hear him say that? Are there things that you can expand on to give us an idea of what he's talking about?
No, I think when you have a strong dressing room and togetherness, you finish with promotion, and that's what we did. And this season has been tough for everyone, but at the same time, they've continued to fight to the very end. Even at 2 down, we claw a goal back. So that does show that there is a commitment and a spirit, and certainly from recent games at home, the supporters have been terrific and responsive towards the players' efforts. We took Man United all the way towards the end of the game. We certainly didn't deserve to lose against Arsenal. I thought we were terrific against Manchester City. And Burnley was a game that we felt we should have won.
There's 2 calls in the week for when you're giving Brad Goose head in a way for Jimmy to play today. I mean, was it difficult to leave him out?
No, I think Brad's performances have been really, really good, and Dimmy's obviously, he had an injury recently that kept him out a while, and it is still sore. So I think from that point of view, I think Brad deserved to stay in the team.
Is there any way that Jimmy will get an update beyond this season? Think how a contract?
Yeah, I think that's just that'll be left to the powers that be, and negotiate contracts will be down to the club. Okay, thank you.
Sorry, can I ask you, have you been told anything by Steve Gibson about your future? Are you still interested in doing this job?
It's about the club, and I've said it before. It's about the club. It's about how we now bounce back. It's not about my situation, my position. The most important thing is the future of Middlesbrough Football Club. Okay, thank you.
Claude, it's been a bit of a wait for a goal and a win, so I assume you must be very pleased this evening.
Yeah, the goal and the win, the result, of course, because it was very important for us, and this good result give also a good reward for the squad. It's a good answer, because I think it was important to give opportunity for some players, and also to recover for other, and to have the possibilities to play the three last game with the good energy, with possibility, with quality, and physically fit. I don't know for the two last game, but it was important for this first. And I'm happy for the squad because it's not just a win. For me, it's a win of the squad because all the players can give a good answer, and I think it was important to make her cover some player, but also to see other players like Martin Caceres, like Jérémy Pied, Charlie, Rodriguez, Long, Højbjerg, Classy, all these players because they deserve game time because they work very well on the training session, and we can see this on the pitch today. This is an important reward, I think, for the squad.
For Caceres and Jeremy, it was obviously their first starts for the club. What did you make of their performances today?
I think they can do a good work very well. Seriously, we're serious with Martin and clean, and Jeremy, good start, good defense, strong for his first game. It was very interesting to see them with this level, and like the other player. Of course, if we lost this game, I can listen different things and bad things, but with the loss also, I think it was the good way. The good way because it was a good opportunity for us to play these three games with the intensity, the good rhythm, and possibility to give a strong game every time.
Was it? Did you feel it had to be a brave decision from you? Because, as you said, if you'd have got this wrong today, if the team would have lost, you would have come in for a lot.
Yeah, but I think it's important always, all situation, to keep the way. And the way for me, it was this. If we wanted to have opportunities to win perhaps the three last game, we need to change, to make changes, because we finished the last game with a big tiredness. It was difficult, and perhaps we lost to today. And after against Manchester United and Stoke, it was the same, because the same player cannot play with all this rhythm. When we played against Arsenal, it was a strong game. Against Liverpool, it was fantastic work, and other players run a lot, and they need to recover. And with the schedule where we play every 3 days for the end of the season, it's very difficult. I know. Perhaps people don't know the possibility to make all these changes, but the work at the first half of the season allows this, because with all the many games we can have in different competition, we made a rotation with results, and we continued with this work. But it was important, I think, for other players to show the quality and their professional attitude. And this is very interesting.
And despite some recent negativity, you're now level on points with West Brom. You could well finish 8th with a good last couple of games. So that must be quite a big motivation for you.
Yeah, it's motivation. We know we show the motivation of the team with all this game, and with a good attitude, and just perhaps against Hull City without the good intensity and the good rhythm, but all the games we can play a lot with quality, good spirit, intensity. This is very interesting, and at the end of the season to see this attitude, and of course we go to try to finish in the first half of the table. It will be a good reward for the team. And for the good work, I think we can do since the beginning of the season.
Claude, how's Shane Long? Is that an injury we saw that brought him off? And what can you tell us? What information?
No, it's not. It's no bad. Just a knock in his ankle, but no dangerous.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I don't know for the next game we will see, but it's not a problem, I think.
There has been a lot of reports in the papers about player dissatisfaction and that it being linked with your future at the club. But what can you tell us that, you know, in terms of how you see it?
Il y a énormément de la spéculation qu'il y a des problèmes avec les joueurs dans l'entraînement et des disputes par rapport à notre futur.
I don't know where come this speculation, because I didn't see anything as a training session, but I cannot I cannot say other thing about speculation. The most important is to give the good answer, to keep the way, and to give the good answer on the pitch. If some problem on the squad, I think we cannot see this spirit, this attitude with all the last games of the season. After all these games, just the good answer. You saw this today.
So in other words, the way you perform on the pitch sums up the spirit of the squad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
La façon dont vous avez joué aujourd'hui montre qu'il n'y a pas un problème.
I think.
Yeah. So will you expect to be here at the start of the next season? Not here, but in your job at Southampton.
Croyez-vous que ce serait l'entraîneur de Southampton l'année prochaine?
I prefer I prefer no answer with this. I'm in my job, in my work, to develop all the team, a project, and I don't understand the question.
Okay, we'll leave things there. Thank you very much.